People who say they're addicted to tanning may be onto something. New research suggests the brains of frequent tanners act a lot like those of alcoholics and drug addicts. Dr. Joel Cohen, dermatologist from About Skin Dermatology, is here to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning.
So before we get into the study, you said you wanted to talk about first why people tan.
Unfortunately, there's a common misperception that people that are tan have a healthy glow or they appear healthier. And unfortunately, this is really a significant misperception because tanning rays and sunlight can cause skin cancer. And now this new study that was published last week in the New York Times and comes out of University of Texas Southwestern actually shows that tanning can be addictive.
Let's talk about that. So their brains reacted similar to like an alcoholic's brain after they have a drink?
Yes. So first, there's been evidence to show that when people are exposed to ultraviolet radiation from tanning beds, there's an opiate-like substance that are endorphins that are produced. And then secondly, when people actually are put into a tanning bed, their sense of longing for that boost is satiated, but when people are put into a sham tanning bed, that is not satiated.
Oh, interesting. Now, I've heard people say, well, tanning beds are not as hard on your skin, but that's not the case.
It's actually not the case. So tanning beds can be 10 to 15 times more intense than natural sunlight, and there are many studies right now linking tanning bed use to skin cancer. So first for melanoma, which is the most deadly type of skin cancer, 1 person in this country dies every hour from a melanoma, and tanning bed use is associated with a 15% increase in melanoma. Second, the most common types of skin cancer, basal cell and squamous cell. Squamous cell, there's a study that shows a 2.5 times increase of skin cancer, and for basal cell, 1.5 times increase of skin cancer.
And in addition to the skin cancer risk, that if I lie out in the sun, that tanning bed would actually age us more quickly than just sitting out in the sun in your suit.
Correct.
Oof, all right. How about regulations? Aren't there some regulations about kids and tanning beds, etc.?
You know, many states have actually attempted to pass regulations on restricting youth access to tanning beds. Unfortunately, that regulation and that bill failed in Colorado in 2007. But many states like Maine, California, Texas, Delaware have actually passed those legislations. And in Europe, many countries have actually banned youth access to tanning beds under age 18. Australia has also banned that access, and Brazil has banned tanning bed use altogether.
Well, I'm sure you have people come in who you feel are addicted to tanning. What kind of advice do you give people to cut back on this?
You know, first, they can use self-tanners, the creams that are put on. That agent is actually safe. There's no problem in using that. Second, they should really avoid situations where they may be tempted to go. So if they go out for lunch, you know, don't go for lunch next door to your previous tanning salon.
Right.
And then really rely on your family and friends as a support network. And you can get that endorphin boost from simple things like exercise.
I assume that you go out with sunscreen on every day?
I do.
Which SPF do you like to use?
You know, as long as it's SPF 15 or greater, then you're really getting effective sun protection. The new FDA requirements for bottles of sunscreen are going to actually have something to make it easier to determine UVA protection. So there's a few ingredients that we look for UVA protection.
Do you put it on more than just your face? Do you put it on your hands and neck too?
You know, every morning I actually put it on my face and my sun-exposed areas for my drive to work. And then if I'm hiking, biking, and skiing, I use a more robust sun protection, something that may have zinc or titanium that lasts a bit longer.
Good to know. I always like to hear what the experts do because I put it on my hands too. Thank you very much, Doctor, for coming in.